Welcome once again to La Quinta High School here in Westminster. Zach Anderson, Yozsimer with you guys as we bring you another edition of OC Legends Baseball here on Coach's Radar. The Legends coming in fresh off of clinching a playoff berth late last night. They got their 10th win of the season, taking down the Ventura County Buccaneers 7-6, and then a late loss from East LA against Arroyo Seco. And Arroyo Seco beating East LA helped clinch the Legends and give them their playoff spot in the 6th seed at minimum, at the worst, come Tuesday. So for the Legends, 10-12-1, they are taking on the first place Orange County Pirates. The OC Pirates coming in 15-6-1, and as you can notice, as I just mentioned, both teams with a tie. These two teams had to finish in a 3-3 draw back on June 28th, right here at Demers Field, a game where the Legends led it 3-0, only to watch it slip away in some controversy late, allowing the tying run to get into scoring position, and eventually the Pirates tied it before the sprinkler systems turned on and had to end the game in a tie. And this year they have declared in the Sunset League there will be no made-up games or ties, so they will stick with their tie. The Pirates won on Tuesday 8-6. in the second meeting, and this is the third and final meeting in this Battle of Orange County. Leading things off is Travis Hobbins-Siefkin, referred to as Hobbs by his teammates, Nick Mascaro, Christian Miranda, Casey Murray Jr., Noah Madole, Isaac Ramirez, Nick Madole, David Baruch III, Matt Delgado, and Ashton McNaughton. The 10-man order for Carlos Gonzalez's squad. The starter, James Engelhardt, the righty, who will pump in strike one to Hobbins-Siefkin. Left to right around the infield at third, you have Adam Yamashita. Excuse me, you have Connor DeBennon as that pitch misses low for a ball. Looks like we have a little bit of a change since the first lineup I got, so we'll fix it up in just a moment. The 1-1 pitch, breaking ball for a called strike two. So at third is Connor DeBennon, Matt Oliveris at short, Adam Yamashita at second, Seth Nelson at first with Connor Hudson-Buehler catching today. Engelhardt winds and fires and will miss high for ball two. 2-2. Left to right in the outfield, it's Donnell Daniels with his pair of RBIs yesterday, including the game-winning one late in the bottom of the eighth with 2 outs as Engelhardt's 2-2 waved at and missed. A devastating breaking ball, and there's out number one. So Daniels in left, in center Ulysses Perez, and in right Sergio Alfaro. Joey Legg, the DH, and I believe the EH is Miles Jenkins, unless the lineup has switched a little bit, but that was the initial card I got. So Engelhardt will miss low, 1-0 to Nick Mascaro, who's got some pop from the left side. Just getting started in this early tilt between the Legends and the Pirates. The Legends win it. They'll split the season series. 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw, as Mascaro will hit this one into right, and it will find its way one hopping off the wall. He's busting his tail for 2, and he'll stop with a 1-out double. So an early extra base hit for the Pirates, a team that can score with the best of them. In Sunset League play, they've scored 10 or more runs 9 times, and they're 8-1 in those games. The only loss that they had when they've scored 10 or more was when they blew an 8-run lead, losing 11-10 to the Ventura County Buccaneers out at LA Valley a couple weekends ago. Here comes Christian Miranda. 1 out, 1 on. He'll swing and miss for strike one. So at 8-6, Pirates win on Tuesday out at Cypress, which is where the playoffs, the first, second rounds will be held before the championship series will shift its way over to Cal Poly Pomona. Engelhardt will watch Miranda sky hit foul over the third base side. Miranda and then Casey Murray Jr. So Engelhardt looking to work around the one-out double. An emotional win yesterday for the Legends, leading a pair of times, blowing it twice before a final comeback in that last of the eighth with 2 outs as the fastball misses inside. For Engelhardt, the righty can go over the top with the fastball, breaking ball kind of 3/4, and then come from the side with a frisbee breaking ball that fools even the best of them in the Sunset League. Righty delivers and gets a breaking ball missed outside. Engelhardt delivers and will miss outside again. Just can't get that breaking ball to come back in. Here's the pitch. There's a called strike 3 on the outside corner. Much to the shock of Miranda, but there's the second strikeout and second out of the inning. So now here's Casey Murray Jr., runner at second, 2 out, top 1. Game that started just around 11 a.m. Usually 1 p.m. start times here on Saturday afternoons, but moved up a little bit for this regular season finale for the Legends. For the Pirates, they still got one more tomorrow on the road against the Inland Empire Bucks, as Engelhardt flips up a breaking ball for called strike 1. Pirates have the inside track for the 1 seed. The Legends pretty much rounding out the playoffs. Just a matter of if they're the 5 seed or the 6 seed. It's the 0-1 fastball on the low outside corner for strike 2. So for the Legends, if they win today and the Bucks lose their next 2, the Ventura County Bucks, they would find themselves shifting into the 5 seed and play the number 4 seed as that pitch misses high off the glove of Hatzebuehler. He will let it kick away as racing to third is Mascaro. Don't know the official scoring on that one, but I believe it'll be a pass ball. So runner at third, 2 outs. 1 and 2 to Murray. The righty delivers, and a breaking ball misses outside, ball 2. Engelhardt, the righty from Hope, likes to mix it up, and the breaking ball is hit in the air, left center field. Perez, who initially called for it, gives way to Daniels, who will make the catch for out number 3 as the sun begins to break through the clouds. The Pirates wasting a 1-out double, strand the runner at third. We head to the last of the first inning. No score with the Legends coming up to hit, looking to pull off the upset here in their regular season finale.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Would you OC Legend?
Bottom of the first inning, no score. Yuli Perez leading things off for the Legends with Adam Yamashita to follow, Miles Jenkins, Seth Nelson, Matt Oliveras, Danelle Daniels, Sergio Alfaro, Joey Legg, Connor DeBenin, and Connor Hotzenbuehler as that pitch right there in the outside corner. Perez battling the righty Carson Quintana. Righty delivers, and Perez swings and misses, strike two. Perez yesterday got the offense rolling with a infield chopper to second base, beat out the throw, stole second, and scored on a two-out RBI knock to center. 0-2, misses outside, 1-2. So for the Legends, they can advance maybe a spot in the standings. Meanwhile, for the Pirates, a win today or tomorrow would clinch the regular season first place title before cementing themselves as the 1 seed in the playoffs next week. Perez spoils the two-strike pitch. 1-2. Perez swings and misses, strike three. Got him down and in for out number one. So for the Pirates, if they win today or tomorrow, first place clinched, 1 seed all to themselves. They've had the bye clinched for quite some time. Meanwhile, if the Pirates lose both and the Field Rats win all 3 games, including today against the Quakes and their doubleheader tomorrow against the Royals, they could leapfrog them and get into first place themselves. But the Pirates, it's in their control, just like the Legends had it in their control to make the playoffs. Pretty much win and you're in. Finally got the help they needed. East LA losing as the end-of-season slump continued for the Dodgers. Yamashita, the 1-0 count, digging in, the switch hitter against the righty Quintana. There's a ball outside, 2-0. So for the Legends, just a matter of who they're going to play and at what time on Tuesday at Cypress in the single elimination first-round play-in games. As the 2-0 misses outside, 3-0. Yamashita came in yesterday to close out the 9th inning. Got the save, technically facing the minimum, allowing 1 base runner before picking him off and then getting Turquoise as the final out. 3-0. That's delivered on the outside corner, strike one. It was a very cool morning here in Westminster, but now sun coming out playing a factor as Yamashita takes another strike two. Fastball in the same spot, same location, same result. Three-two, cut on a miss, strike three. Backs up, and he tips it in the glove. Down 3-0 in the count, delivers 3 fastballs on the outside corner, and Yamashita can't catch up. And there's 2 outs, nobody on for Miles Jenkins, who was supposed to be the starting second baseman, but with DeBenin listed as the EH, they moved Yamashita, who was supposed to start at third, to second. DeBenin started the game defensively at third, and Jenkins starting this one on the bench, but still able to swing the bat with 2 outs and nobody on, takes low and inside. Was removed late in the game after some quad tightness in his upper leg. Question is, how can he recover in an early game the next day as he takes low and inside 2-0? Well, for now he's just told to swing the bat, and we'll see how the rest plays out. No score, bottom 1. The 2-0. It's a fastball for a called strike one. Quintana, according to his stats online as a Pirate, 1 game pitched, 1 save through an inning of scoreless baseball. That's the 2-1, a called strike two. Delivered on that outside corner. He's living on the edges. Engelhardt struck out 2 in the first so far. Quintana's matched him against the first 2 hitters. A couple of punch outs. 2-2. Swung on a miss, strike 3. Down goes Jenkins. And Quintana strikes out the side. The starters combined for 5 punch outs in the first inning alone. And we head to the second inning. No score here at Demers Field. So between the Medoles, you start with Noah. Engelhardt, who's been extremely effective throughout this summer. The righty sporting a very mean-looking mustache. Part of the menacing look he poses on the mound. Comes right at you with that breaking ball, that slider that snaps off at a right-handed batter's hip. Backdoors the lefties. He kicks and deals. Here's a ball smacked up the middle. Medol having no problem with that one and smacks it to center for a leadoff single. Again, for the Pirates, with the extra day off, they don't play till Wednesday. Last year, they started the playoffs on a Monday and had the Thursday before the championship series off. This year, the way the postseason schedule is set with so many games played on Sunday and so many doubleheaders, league figured, all right, we need a day off before the playoffs. So for the Legends, one wonders, how long will Engelhardt go? You want to save him for a single elimination game on Tuesday. First pitch chopped to third, fouled off the bat of Isaac Ramirez. 1 on, nobody out, top 2. The righty set and delivers. Gets a wave and a miss. Goes below there and dipsy-doo. So far this summer, Engelhardt credited with 19 innings, 21 hits given up coming into this game, and an ERA under 4, with 27 strikeouts to 5 walks. Already has 2 today, so make him 29 as he strikes out Ramirez looking. And now that gives him 30 on the season. 30 in 21 in the third. So a big-time strikeout pitcher. Nick Madole, 1 out, 1 on, top 2. Runner moving, pitches way outside, and this will rattle around the cage. So a stolen base for Madole. Oh and 1. Madole swung on that one, more of a hit and run there. 1 out, runner in into scoring position now. Breaking ball. Will miss inside, 2 and 1, or 1 and 1. Engelhardt looking, delivers home, breaking ball. This one's smashed into left, but caught out there by Daniels. Again, this field here at La Quinta High School not that big, so the outfielders already by nature playing a lot shallower than they normally would. That's out number 2. Hit hard by Madole as Baruch the third digging in. No score, top 2. The dimensions in the corners, 305, 341 to dead center. On a hotter afternoon, earlier start time, the wind maybe not playing as much of a factor. Could lend itself to be more of an offensive showcase, if you will. If the hitters can get to either one of these pitchers as the first pitch swung on and tipped in the glove. Strike 1. Engelhardt's last appearance came against the Ventura County Bucks. 6 innings, giving up 7 hits, 4 runs, all earns, in what was a 5-4 Legends win. As he delivers strike 2 around the letters. Looking for strikeout number 4 in 2 innings. Engelhardt set, kicks and delivers. This one's grounded through the left side into left. Daniels will come up. He'll come up throwing. The throw is offline, and Hatzenbuehler had to come get it. A strong, accurate throw would have thrown him out, but instead it goes up the third base side, and scoring, rounding third, is Noah Madole on the base hit from Baruch the third. And it's 1-0 Pirates in the top of the second. At third, they pushed the envelope with 2 outs. Hatzenbuehler, who made the catch, tried to turn and make a throw. Engelhardt, who was backing up home plate. Nothing he could have done there. That throw way offline. Matt Delgado digging in. He'll take a breaking ball low and away, 1-0. That's just the job of lefty, finding a hole the opposite way with 2 strikes, saying, all right, I'm waiting. Smacks it to left, and I thought there'd be a rare throw out at home, but no play instead. It's the Pirates who strike first in this Battle of Orange County as Delgado swings and misses, 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one misses outside, 2-1. Slowly heating up this afternoon. It was a beautiful evening last night. Today, early start time, the heat moving as the runners moving. The throw from Hatzenbuehler on the fly, the tack from Yamashita, and down goes Baruch the third for the third and final out. Caught stealing to end the top of the second, but it's his base hit to left that gives the Pirates a 1-0 lead as we head to the home half of the second inning. To the bottom of the second inning, 1-0 Pirates as Seth Nelson digging in. Carson Quintana striking out the side in the bottom of the first. Now faces off against a lethal, powerful cleanup man. Quintana kicks and fires, and Nelson will foul it away. A little late emergency hack up and in, 0-1. Oh, 1. That's upstairs, 1-1. Nelson, Oliveras, and Daniels 4, 5, and 6. As the Legends look to what they've done for the most part the last few games, last couple weeks. Answer right back after a team scores to get the first punch. That pitch misses low, 2-1. Carson Quintana, the Concordia Irvine product. JUCO transfer is the 2-1. Nelson takes it all the way, a fastball for strike 2. A hole these Legends hitters just simply don't want to get into today. Two will miss outside, 3-2. Again, the last Legends game of the summer. And the regular season, that is today. No more games here at La Quinta. 3-2 to Nelson. The Pirates still one more to play tomorrow before they get their day off Monday and Tuesday. 3-2, way outside, ball 4. Not even near the zone. So the 6-1 righty walks him as Matt Oliveras digs in. 1 on, nobody out, bottom 2, 1-0 Pirates. So we'll see what the Legends can do. Have yet to put a ball in play. Oliveras takes low in the dirt, ball 1. Went 3 for 4 yesterday, a couple of doubles, 3 RBIs, including the game-tying double to right center in the 8th inning before scoring the winning run off the hit from Daniels. Oliveras taking outside, 2-0. 2-0. Oliveris wait until he takes a strike and takes one right there at the knees. 2-1. 2-1. Oliveris smacks this one on the line to left. They'll drop in for a base hit. So 2 on, nobody out after Nelson battled back down 2 strikes, earned the walk. Oliveris continues his hot hitting. Another base hit. Mascaro deciding to play it on a hop and left. So here's Donnell Daniels, who hit 2 bloop RBI singles the opposite way yesterday. Both off the end of the bat. Some key rally starters, enders, and game winners. First pitch to Daniels is low and in the dirt. Ball 1. Delgado up to the challenge to make sure it stays in front, not allow each runner to advance 90 feet. "1-0. It's a called strike 1. This one's a broken bat chopper up the middle, fielded at the mound and thrown into center field. Here's the play at the plate, the slide. Nelson slides in safely. So a chopper back to the mounds. Quintana threw it into center on what could have been a 1-6-3 double play. And instead, the game is tied at 1 here in the bottom of the second. Nelson scores, Oliveris to second, and instead of at least 1 out recorded, nothing was helped out there by the Pirates, and now Nelson scoring all the way from second. The throw from Casey Murray in center fairly close, but not in time. And now 2 on, nobody out, and Alfaro will chop it foul, 0-1. So for Daniels playing another hand into the Legends scoring a run, this time a weak chopper back to the mound. But not a hit, not an RBI, but that's what happens when you put the ball in play. Things do happen. And the runner with a big secondary lead, but Oliveris deciding not to go. Alfaro takes a called strike 2. So again, the Legends answer right back, responding to the run in the top of the second inning. One of their own, benefiting from a Pirate error. Quintana with the 0-2, and Alfaro strikes out swinging. All 4 outs recorded by the Pirate right-hander have been swinging Ks. And now here's Joey Legg with 2 on, 1 out. Ground ball double play would end the inning for the Pirates. A base hit for Legg would give the Legends the lead, especially if he can yank it down the right field line or smack it the opposite way in the left field corner. First pitch way inside. Delgado backhands it to keep it in front. Legg, who yesterday made his first appearance in quite some time on the mound, did give up the lead but was able to get some outs and give the Legends 1 inning of relief pitching that they probably didn't expect, but more of a first baseman by trade. Oliveris breaking for third. Legg swings and misses the throw to third, and it gets into left as it gets past the third baseman, Haben Siefkin, and racing home is Oliveris. The second throwing error of the inning, and that scores the second Legends unearned run. So Oliveris steals third and scores on the error. Advancing to second is Daniels, and there's 1 out runner in scoring position, and now a 2-1 Legends lead in the bottom of the second. We're just getting started, folks. Here's the pitch. Legg swings and misses. 0-2. That's outside for a ball. All started with the Nelson walk when he was behind in the count, 2 strikes. Then Olivares getting a base hit. Daniels reaching on the throwing error, and then Olivares looking to steal third. He's safe on the throwing error and eventually comes in to score. Pitch to leg is called strike 3 on the outside corner. Second out of the inning, and all 5 outs have been recorded for Quintana on the mound via the K, the first one looking. And O'Connor to Bennon with 2 out, runner in scoring position. Hatzenbuehler sitting in the on-deck circle. Quintana set, kicks and deals. And Bennon will take a strike 1. A lot of first pitch fastballs being let go by these Legends hitters looking to build the count, but also valuable, meaty pitches that they can swing at. The 0-1, and DeBennon takes way outside, kicks past Delgado, and walking into third is Daniels, who has been gifted his way around the bases, reached on an error, advanced to second on an error, and then walked his way to third on a wild pitch. Only seems fitting that somehow, some way, it would be some mistake that allows him to score with 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Here's the pitch. There's a ground ball hit to second. Scooped up, the throw to first, and that's in time for out number 3. So the Legends strand 1, but score 2, helped out by the Quintana throwing error and Delgado throwing error. And it's 2-1 Legends heading to the top of the third. Top of the third we go. 2-1, Legends leading it. First pitch to Delgado is fouled straight back and finds its way all the way to Engelhardt. So Delgado, Ashton McNaughton, and Travis Haven-Siefken with the Pirates now trailing by a run. Again, if they win a game, they will be in first place and clinch the 1 seed for next week as the 0-1 fouled away again, 0-2. But they are being chased down by the hottest team in the Sunset League. The Field Rats are winners, I believe, of 6 in a row. They win 3 more and finish the regular season on their torrid pace. They could quite possibly cast the Pirates just because of that tie against the Legends. 0-2, breaking ball hammered foul down the first base side. Again, these two teams tied back in late June, 28th of June, right here at La Quinta High School. A 3-3 tie where the Legends blew a 3-0 lead, including a controversial call in that one. First the 0-2. That is going to miss inside, 1-2. There's a cooler placed just outside the dugout for the Pirates that game, and there's an imaginary line just on the edge of the dugout where there's out of play and in play. The cooler was technically in play, but the 1-2, breaking ball outside, 2-2. The cooler was hit by the ball, and then some argued, all right, shouldn't that be out of play? And the ruling was, even though it was in play, move the cooler in the dugout, but you advance the tying run into scoring position. As this ball is chopped to short, Oliveira scoops it up on the run, flips it across his body for out number 1. So that put the tying run into scoring position with 2 outs late in the game. Next guy up, what does he do? Promptly bangs a base hit after the lengthy discussion from the umpires. As there's pretty much one rule I've been told by Cody Marshall is a field rule, is that breaking ball will miss outside 1-0. It's if the ball goes past this imaginary line with the edge of the dugout fencing, that's out of play. Anything outside of that is in play. That pitch misses outside 2-0, and it directly somewhat affected the game. The tying run in scoring position and a base hit tied the game. Sprinklers came on, as they usually do, around the 8 o'clock hour, and the game had to end before the 9th inning was completed as that pitch misses outside for a ball. 1 out, nobody on for Ashton McNaughton in a 2-1 Legends lead, top of the 3rd. Righty rocks and fires. Engelhardt gets a swing and a miss. Righty comes and deals and gets a strike 2 on the outside corner, fighting his way back. 3-2 now. To number 32 himself. Gets the swing and a miss on the free swinging DH today on the 3-0 and gets one planted on the corner. We'll see what Engelhardt does here in the 3-2. Goes right at him and gets a swing and a miss. Another punch out for the Legends righty, and there's the second out of the 3rd. That's strikeout number 4 for Engelhardt. Meanwhile, Quintana, through 2 innings, has given up 3 runs but struck out 5. The Pirates already loosening up someone in the bullpen. First pitch to Haben Siefkin, waved at and missed out of the zone. He struck out on a ball nowhere near the zone to open up the game, and there he is free swinging at a pitch in the low outside corner. 0-1 will miss low and inside, 1-1. Two to 1 our score. Legends leading it by a run. Both teams scoring runs in that second inning. Engelhardt back to dealing. The 1-1. Chopped foul down the third base line. Again, stay tuned for our Coach's Radar interview post-game with Cody Marshall and the player of the game. Yesterday was Stephen Hayden, who we mistakenly referred to as Spencer. On the website it says Spencer. Everywhere else it said Spencer, but everything but his birth certificate apparently. So Stephen Hayden, who is excellent, has now Engelhardt talking with Hatzenbuehler as Cody Marshall races out to the mound to have a quick chat. And now Engelhardt's going to have to leave the game. So an immediate taken out and replacement of James Engelhardt is out of nowhere. Something feels a little wrong with him, and in the middle of the at-bat with 2 outs, The Legends going to the bullpen in the top of the third. And you hope Englehart's okay. And he's kind of showing his arm. You hope has nothing to do with his hand or his arm, especially being a pitcher that throws from multiple angles. But now it's going to be Thomas Howard, the Golden West product, who's going to need as much time as he pleases to warm up, and it'll take some time, coming absolutely cold off the bench. 2-1, top three will step aside due to the injury with the new pitcher coming in.
Strike count for me? Okay. Runners back, players back, here we go.
Well, here's Thomas Howard, the Golden West product, coming in to relieve the injured and immediately replaced Engelhardt, who is massaging that right arm. That is not a good sign, so we hope he is all good to go. But taken out with 2 outs, nobody on, and a 1-2 count to Travis Haben-Siefkin, and a 2-1 Legends lead. So Howard, first pitch breaking ball, gets a pop-up on the infield. Coming in is DeBennon, calling off everybody, will make the catch, race up the mounds, and there's out number 3. So the Legends get through 3 innings holding a 2-1 lead, but it's not a good sign. Howard at some point scheduled the pitch, but he was sitting on the bench, and I don't think he was expecting to come in anywhere near where he did. To the bottom of the third we go, Legends 2, and a new pitcher coming in for the Pirates.
Subscribe now.
Thank you
to the bottom of the third inning. It's 2-1. Legends leading it. This first pitch is grounded through to the left side. A diving stop at short, the throw to first. And not in time as Hatzenbuehler beats it out on an infield single to short. 2-1 Legends lead it. New Pirates arm, but not sure who it is. They didn't tell us who it is, and there's no jersey number. So after a couple of innings, Carson Quintana taken out despite striking out 5 and giving up a couple of runs. Not helped out by himself on the mounds and a couple of errors. Could be strategic by Carlos Gonzalez, saving his arms for next week, making sure they don't burn out. It's still a game tomorrow and plenty of games Wednesday through next weekend as the first pitch to Yuli Perez. This is outside, 1-0. So the leadoff man reaches and will lift this one to deep right field. It keeps carrying, and it will go over the wall for a 2-run home run. Stunned in right field is the Pirates right fielder Noah Madole, and Perez with a 2-run shot, and the Legends lead it 4-1. It's not deep in right field, but it doesn't need to be as Perez, the leadoff man, smacks it on the pull side and leaves the yard here at Demers Field. And if there's one player that the Legends team wanted to hit a home run on their roster, it's Ulysses Perez. As Adam Yamashita digs in, 2 runs in, and nobody out. Looked like Madole was kind of sitting at the wall for a moment and then realized, oh wait, there's no more real estate out here as Yamashita swings and misses at a ball out of the zone. So an infield single and a blast. Not exactly a bloop and a blast, but kind of the similar mindset there as Yamashita takes a breaking ball for a called strike to 4-1 Legends in the bottom of the third now. That pitch misses high. They need all the runs they can get, especially with their starter removed due to some sort of discomfort just in the middle of the at-bat to Travis Hobbit-Siefkin. The 1-2, an emergency swing fouled away by Yamashita. Yesterday, the Legends led 1-0 and 5-2, let both those leads slip away before eventually winning late 7-6. A team that's already, as many of the Sunset Leagues are, short on pitching. Yamashita grounds it to short, scooped up the throw to first, way high and into the dugout. Yamashita can go his way to second base. That throw was sailed from short. That was Nick Madole simply whipped that one way too high for Isaac Ramirez at first. So the third error of the game for the Pirates, not playing like a first-place team today. Team that can score runs, but Legends 4 runs. And now Miles Jenkins, a runner in scoring position, and still nobody out. The pitch, fastball first strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, and Jenkins will tap it slowly to short. Yamashita read it, so he's going to roll the third. The throw to first retires Jenkins, and oh boy, some discomfort down the first base line. He had to leave the game yesterday with some discomfort, and now here he is laying down in the first base corner, being checked out by one of his teammates and the first base coach. Now Cody Marshall's going to have to walk over there. It's interesting to see him tested early because he was removed yesterday with quad tightness. And the fact that with this being an 11 a.m. start time, you think of a player who got pulled around 7:30. That's not too much time in between to give it to rest, to heal, come here, work out, start the game. And the initial starting lineup, I was given he was supposed to start at second base before being turned into the extra hitter. So with Engelhart removed, Jenkins on the ground ball helping move the runner to third. He is the first out, but he is trying to stretch in some severe discomfort. Already one Legends player taken out due to injury, and it looks likely that Jenkins will be the second. Coming up is Seth Nelson with the runner at third, and 1 out with Oliveris to follow. 4-1, Legends lead it, but all the eyes are on Miles Jenkins, who is a Sunset League All-Star. And we'll take the short way out of the field of play near the Pirates dugout. And unfortunately for him, he'll have to come out of the game. So after all is said and done, Jenkins may have re-aggravated whatever happened yesterday, as the play and center stage goes back to the field of play. Runner at third with 1 out. Right-hander deals to Nelson. Breaking ball for a called strike 1. 4-1 Legends. So all the excitement turned to silence in the blink of an eye. The 0-1, that one misses high and outside. 1-1 for Delgado. Has to be careful. Yamashita, he's a bit of a gamer at third base, looking to go up and down the third base line, maybe draw a balk or expect a ball to hit in the dirt. Nelson swings and misses. Boy, that was a vicious rip at it. Strike 2. One, two. Nelson pops it up third base side. Shallow left going out is Madole. And it will drop in between Mascaro and Madole. Another miscue leads to another Legends run. So reaching is Nelson. Coming home to score is Yamashita, and a gift of a run. And it's 5-1 in the bottom of the third inning. So Oliveris with 1 out and 1 on. We'll see if it's ruled technically a bloop single or an error at short. Oliveris taking a called strike 1. On my counts, that would be the 4th error for the Pirates in this one, the last 2 innings. Practically gifting the Legends the lead. Oliveris lifts this one to shallow left. Mascaro coming in. He'll make the catch on the run, throwing to first. And he will throw it in the dugout as Nelson was trying to race back to first. And now going to second base is Nelson on the throwing error from Mascaro and left. A circus of mistakes. As now Nelson, who hadn't officially... The umpires are actually going to award Nelson not just second, but also third. So now the umpires will come together. Nelson, who at least will get second base. No, just the second base umpire said, oops, my bad. Let's put Nelson at second. Nelson thought he had a free extra 90 feet. He does, just not all the way to third. So that is at least the 4th error. Very well could be the 5th error. So it's 5-1, bottom 3. Daniels coming up with the runner in scoring position and takes a ball in the dirt 1-0. He reached on an error and kept running around the bases because of Pirate miscues. 1-0. Daniels will take a short ball outside, 2-0. Oh, 1-1. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Daniels will take a strike. 2 out, runner in scoring position. Lots has happened in this third inning alone. Last couple of half innings. Pirates completely lost the will to play some defense today as Daniels takes a called strike 2. Led to the Legends coming back and taking a 2-1 lead. In the top of the third, Engelhardt was cruising before he had to leave due to injury, and he's currently nursing some ice in between that right elbow. Not a good sign as Daniels takes outside 3-2. Then all of a sudden, Hudson-Buehler with an infield single. Perez hits a ball that just gets out and right for a 2-run shot. And 2, maybe 3 errors committed to allow a couple more runs to get into scoring position or score as Daniels swings and misses for strike 3. We head to the 4th inning, though, and it's 5-1. Legends lead it heading to the 4th here on Coach's Radar. A wild turn of events going back and forth in this one.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Would you OC Legends fans like some play by...
So to the 4th inning and a full clean inning potentially for Thomas Howard as the Legends lead it 5-1. So Howard battling Nick Mascaro takes outside 2-0. Mascaro with a double. That was against Englehart. He was removed due to injury. And here's Howard, who came in with a 1-2 count on the hitter Travis Hobbins-Siefken. Got him to pop out for the 3rd and final out of the top of the 3rd. And now here he is. All he did was throw 1 pitch after warming up cold, then sit after an extended bottom of the 3rd with more injuries and errors and everything in between. And promptly walks Mascaro, who leads off the inning with a walk. Christian Miranda, who's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So officially on the ruling, Nelson gets a single in that bloop to left before advancing to second on an error. The Pirates, with 4 errors today in the last 2 innings, not playing playoff branded baseball, not playing first place baseball, though we've seen plenty of teams make a multitude of errors throughout Sunset League play. Howard missing outside 1-0, and while he's gifted a 4-run lead, and he has been effective this summer at times, pitched most recently on July the 18th against East LA, giving up a run, but effective after his worst outing came against East LA earlier this summer. Kicks and deals, and that pitch misses outside 2-0. So for Howard, biggest thing for him is Cody Marshall comes out to check on his right-hander. The way he had to come off cold off the bench in the middle of a 2-strike count, throws a first pitch breaking ball. Then has to sit even more time to kind of not even reheat up, just stay cold, and then try to find it on limited pitches. Since he's technically a pitcher still in the game, he only gets 3 warm-up pitches. Can't exactly reheat up. And you can see a lack of control, and a guy who just wants weak contact will love to spin the baseball but does not have a grip for it right now. Howard kicks and deals, and it's fouled away by Miranda. You almost wonder, do you even dare swing at it, because the way Howard's been struggling to throw the baseball. 2-1, 1 on, nobody out. Dangerous part of this Pirate lineup, trailing by 4. They've played 24 games this summer, and not including 2 non-Sunset League games, as Miranda takes a called strike 2. For the Pirates, in those 24 games, I believe at least 13 of them, they've scored 8 or more runs. So this is a team that can swing it and put runs on the board in a hurry. They've come back down 8-0 before in the bottom of the 8th, and they won it by the time the final out at the top of the 9th was recorded, as that pitch floats up there and is outside 3-2. So this is a team that can certainly put hits together, score some runs. A small ballpark and a hot Saturday afternoon can lead itself to a lot more runs being scored, and most importantly, the Legends, they need to throw strikes. Howard walks another. Back-to-back walks, and here comes Casey Murray. So overall in the season, this is the 9th appearance for Howard. 18 innings pitched, giving up 14 runs, only 8 earned, an ERA of exactly 4 as he misses with the first pitch breaking ball high, 1-0. Went 3 innings, gave up 2 hits and an earned run against East LA on the 18th of July, just a couple of days ago, in a crucial 8-2 victory against the East LA Dodgers, who by virtue of their loss yesterday against the Arroyo Seco Royals gave the Legends, combined with the Legends win last night, a playoff berth. Murray Jr. pops it up. Shallow right edge of the infield. Coming in is Perez, who will call off both Alfaro and Yamashita. Yamashita had a bad look at it with the sun slowly drifting its way to its eventual setting spot in left center. Alfaro, who misjudged a fly ball yesterday, he didn't have a good read on it, so Perez comes and gets it. First out of the inning, and the frustration shown by Murray with a pitcher who is not throwing strikes, and now is a double play ground ball away from getting himself back in the dugout with a 4-run cushion here in the top of the 4th. First pitch smacked in the air to left field, but right to Daniels, who will make the catch for out number 2. Noah Madole doesn't last long, and just like that, Howard's 1 out away from working through the 2 walks to lead off the inning. And that's what he does. Just doesn't give you power. You have to supply the power from your own swing, and with the way this dimensions are, you have to yank it out or hit it on the ground, find a hole, and hit it in the gap. Isaac Ramirez digs in, takes a ball in the dirt, 1-0, and that just kind of lends itself, despite it being summer ball, you want to work on your swing. When you see a pitcher who's just struggling as much as he was, almost an automatic take signal every time. Ramirez pops this one up. First base side, foul grounds. Nelson will watch it get out of play. So 1-1 to Ramirez. 2 on, 2 out. You just wonder who the next arm will be. Stephen Hayden did show up yesterday after 94 pitches in 7 innings. Jokingly told his coach, I could throw 1. Not sure how serious that was, but that might be needed in desperation mode. As Howard throws it to Ramirez, the chopper to short. Belt tie hop for Olivares to throw to first, and dug out by Nelson at first for out number 3. So Thomas Howard, who is going to have to put in a heroic effort today, wasn't feeling the control well early. Then got a visit from his coach, Cody Marshall, and that kind of tweaked things, in addition to some over-aggressive swings from the Pirates, and they hold a 5-1 lead heading to the bottom of the 4th here on Coach's Radar.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very
Bottom of the fourth. Right-hander first pitch to Sergio Alfaro. Johnny Morales digging in. Alfaro digging in the box with his team leading 5-1 in the home half of the fourth. A very interesting regular season finale, almost a disaster besides the score. So there's first an 0-1 called strike 2. Disaster for both sides, but somehow they say some teams got to win and some teams got to lose. Well, these two teams have tied before, but at the moment the Legends leading by 4 as Alfaro spoils the 2-strike pitch. Alfaro leg and then DeBenin before Hatzenbuehler in the 10 spot would come up if anybody could reach. 5-1 they lead it. Morales, the right-hander, kicks and deals, and Alfaro thinks about it and leaves it in the dirt. Catcher wanting an appeal to first, and he's not going to get it. 1-2. So the Legends have lost 2 to injury, 2 vital pieces. Their starting right-hander, Engelhardt, who is nursing an injury to his arm, as Alfaro skies it to left. Mascaro out there will camp underneath it and make the catch for out number 1. Then lost their second baseman, Miles Jenkins, due to some more leg tightness in the upper quad area. Lost him yesterday and decided to push it today with a couple of days off, and did not go well trying to hustle his way down the first base line. So Joey Legg with 1 out, nobody on, steps up, his team leading by 4. The Pirates, on the other hand, have simply coughed the baseball around. 4 separate errors as Legg swings and fouls it off the mask of Delgado. 4 errors in the first 3 innings, having their starter taken out after 2, maybe due to rest, just to keep him ready to go for the rest of the weekend and next week. Morales, the 0-1, misses low and inside, 1-1. Even if they lose today, they can win tomorrow and still clinch the 1 seed, and they already have the bye secure. Here's the pitch. His leg fouls it away. One, 2, Legg will leave it outside, 2-2. So it's 5-1 and an adventurous hour plus already. The righty kicks and deals, and Legg leaves it out, 3-2. 3-2, and that's outside, ball 4. So Connor DeBenin, who struck out or grounded out to second base in his first plate appearance. Pitch to DeBenin, fastball for a strike, 0-1. Quick check over at first. Legg not doing anything over there. The standings as they currently sit on the Sunset League website, 15-6-1, the Pirates, who if they can come back would win the regular season series against the Legends. If the Legends hold on, they would split the 3-game series as this one's chopped to third and kicks off the chest of the shortstop Madole. Casey Murray Jr. racing in to field the baseball, and now Legg goes first to third on the bad carom, and another miscue on the infield as DeBenin reaches first, and there's first and third with 1 out. Could have and should have been a 6-4-3 inning-ending twin killing, and anything but and anything goes in this one today. So the Pirates, who yes, they are 15-6-1. They've scored clearly the most runs in the Sunset League, 16 more than the closest in the Quakes, and they've played the same amount of games. Here's a chopper to third, the throw to second for one, the throw to first. And there's a 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. Hotzenbuehler will chop it to third. And that ends the inning on a 5-4-3 twin killing. So after they missed one just a moment ago, Hotzenbuehler grounds it. And we head to the fifth. It's 5-1 as we'll continue our standings talk in just a moment. 5-1, Legends lead it to the fifth. To the top of the fifth we go. 5-1, Legends leading on to a very odd one today. Pirates have come back for more, but doesn't get the feel of one of those games that they're playing extremely sharp. Howard on the bump. First pitch lifted to center off the bat of Madole. Underneath it is Ulysses Perez, and there's out number one. Nick Madole will fly out to center. Coming up is David Baruch the third with Matt Delgado to follow. One out, nobody on. 5-1, Legends lead it. So as I was saying, the standings look as follows. The Pirates, who play 22 games, have scored the most runs and at the moment have given up the second fewest runs, at least coming in, as Howard's 1-0 is swinging to miss. Field Rats 13-8 in second. The Quakes 13-9 in third. Ground ball hit towards first. Nelson turns his glove around and will beat the runner to the bag for out number two. So between the Quakes and the Royals and the Field Rats, that could be one of three separate opponents that the Legends could play, barring moving up to the 5 spot, where there could be a rematch some sort eventually with the Ventura County Bucks. Royals 12-9 in fourth. The Bucks 11-11 as Delgado takes the ball outside 1-0. And it's the Legends all by themselves 10-12-1. Last year they were right at 12-12. This year they'll be just a shade underneath it as that pitch misses upstairs. Delgado having to duck underneath that one. 2 outs, nobody on as quietly Howard is retired 5 in a row since walking 2 to lead off the fourth. As Delgado takes high. Grounded out to short. And his first and only AB. That was against Danglehart. That pitch misses high, ball 4. So the only Pirates to have reached all happened via walks. Is Ashton McNaughton digging in, then a 10-hitter. Behind the Legends in 7, 8, and 9 in the standings, you have the IE Bucks, East LA Dodgers, and Cage Rats are all fairly close to making the postseason in one way or another. Each team had their shoulda, coulda, woulda game, or games, as this summer's played out. 1-0, popped up, fouled away. The Legends have wins, or if they're leading, they could have a win against the Pirates, the second-place Field Rats, who they beat 1-0 here on this field. The Quakes, who they came back down 3 runs to beat, as that pitch misses high to McNaughton. Howard set, kicks and deals. And McNaughton leaves it, and now it kicks past Hassenbuehler. And gets to the backstop, and Delgado at second on the wild pitch. So for the Legends, maybe the one team they'd like to avoid is the Royals, as this pitch will miss high for ball 4. So a 2-out walk back-to-back. McNaughton taking ball 4. Ball 3, excuse me. Not ball 4. As Howard will now misfire upstairs ball 4. So 2 on with 2 outs here in the top of the 5th inning. And Travis Haben-Siefken, the scheduled hitter to dig in with a 4-run deficit. So I was saying with the Legends, they've beaten every playoff team but the Arroyo Seco Royals. Every single team but them. Well, they got swept by in 3 separate games. 5-1 Legends lead it in the top 5th. And now some control issues rearing their ugly head again for Howard, 1-0 as he misses high. One-0 popped up towards right field. Running in the corner is Alfaro before he runs just short of it as it bounces in the visiting bullpen in the right field corner. Very tough and sneaky, dangerous play for a right fielder or a first baseman to try and make that one in foul grounds. Great chance for the Pirates to get back in it. This one's fouled away by Haben-Siefken. So Howard 1 pitch away. After walking 2 in a row, he walked 2 in a row to start the 4th, walked 2 in a row now with 2 outs in the 5th. Delivers. Misses high, the throw to first, the back pick, the runner goes into right field past Nelson. Would have had him dead to rights. Instead, McNaughton lucky that some miscommunication between catcher and first baseman. In both runners advanced 90 feet on the first error committed by the Legends today. Either 4 or 5 committed by the Pirates, and now 1 committed by the Legends here in the 5th. Yes, we're not even halfway through, and there's been plenty of miscues as Haben-Siefken takes outside for a ball. Mind you, McNaughton would have been out. Clearly was caught sleeping. Howard delivers. That one's fouled away and gets a piece of the home plate umpire. Who needs a moment to walk it off. Took a big foul ball off his right arm. We've already lost the starting pitcher. We've lost a second baseman who was hurt. Now the home plate umpire is down, and we're in the 5th inning. So the home plate umpire needing his extra moment or two. It's a very weird game. So far today, it's been all sorts of weird bounces and misplays. Now he's getting checked out, because I believe it hit the right shoulder of the home plate umpire and then immediately felt some pain. Hopefully he's okay. So the starting pitcher for the Legends, James Engelhardt, left with some right elbow issues. Miles Jenkins left with some quad issues already bugging him. Both those players already left, and now the home plate umpire, who had to walk to the fence, kind of slam his shoulder into the fence, ditched his mask, trying to massage the padding back in there. It's 5-1 in the top of the 5th. Legends leading it. Second and third after the foul ball from Haben Siefken. And while it's somewhat been quick, it's also been long. It's been a weird, weird game. Now the home plate umpire looks good to go, and we'll resume play. So after the loose foul ball, maybe the loose swing, everybody seems to be a little battered and bruised.
Hey, guys. Cody, I had 3-2 going into that foul ball. 3-2 count.
So 3-2 the count. Haben Siefken with second and third, 2 outs. Full count pitch coming up from Thomas Howard. It's been a nice reliever for the Legends this summer. The junk baller is 3-2. This one's chopped toward short. Oliveras backhands it. Smooth with it to throw to first in time for out number 3. So the Legends work through the 2-out error, and we are halfway home here in La Quinta High School. 5-1, Legends leading it as the Pirates strand a pair.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
So to the bottom of the 5th we go. Mylan Jones in for Ulysses Perez. He'll take a strike on the outside corner from Morales. 5-1 Legends, bottom 5. So Mylan in for Perez, who went 1 for 2 with the 2-run home run. And that one smacked on the line, foul. Morales looking to eat up these middle innings for the Pirates. Jones will smack this on the line into the glove at second base for out number 1 in his pinch hitting opportunity. So Adam Yamashita, 1 out, 1 on, digging in. Legends with that 4-run cushion due to a lot of misplayed ground balls, pop-ups, everything in between, and throws as second baseman fouls it away down the third base line, 0-1. Yamashita getting a bulk of the second base reps with Jenkins out. When he came in to pitch, they had to bring in the catcher, Hudson Buehler, to play second base, where he was kind of joking with me before the game. Yeah, it's been a little bit since I play at second base as Yamashita will take a called strike 2. Yamashita will chop this one towards short. High belt-high bounce from Erdol. The throw on the run. Just in time to nail Yamashita at first. Racing down the line, but a 6-3 putout for the second out of the 5th inning. It's been a wild game. 4 to 5 errors. Didn't get the scoring in the last inning for Pirates, but at least 4 errors. So a pinch hitter officially for Miles Jenkins. Swung on and fouled away. Jacob Gumachi in for Jenkins, who went 0 for 2. Gumachi sees the 0-1 and takes a called strike 2. So 2 outs, nobody on. Gumachi in for what was the E.H. Jenkins. The 0-2 misses low and away, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Hit up in the air into center field and camped underneath it is Murray Jr. for out number 3 and a 1-2-3 inning for Morales. We head to the 6th, 5-1 Legends here in the regular season finale for the Legends here at home as they count down the days to the postseason that starts for them on Tuesday. As we head to the 6th, a 5-1 cushion in the Battle of Orange County for the Legends.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Sixth inning we go. Legends 5, Pirates 1. It's been just a slew of miscues for the first place team in the Sunset League that have found themselves missing golden opportunities offensively and giving the Legends runs and more than one opportunity from the defensive side. Digging in is Nick Mascaro taking a called strike 1. Mascaro, Miranda, and Murray Jr. It's Howard's 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball that misses high, 1-1. Breeze picks up here a little bit to give us a slight reprieve. A little bit of heat. 1-1. Wake chopper pulled foul down the first base side. Righty kicks and deals. This one's lined up the middle into center field for a base hit. And Mascaro now yet to be retired. Maybe the lone Pirate, maybe outside of his throwing error, that's done everything offensively he could. Doubled and was stranded in the first. Walked to lead off the fourth and is now singled to lead off the sixth. As Christian Miranda 0 for 1 with the walk digs in. The Pirates, they can score their runs. They lead the league in runs scored. They've scored 10 or more runs 9 times. They're 8-1. The only time that happened where they lost was when they blew the lead. First pitch missing high for a ball. They're the only team in the league to have both come back down 8-0 and to have blown an 8-0 lead. Ironically enough, all the 8-0 leads that have been blown have come when the teams were leading 8-0, mostly through 3. Check on the runner at first, but nothing doing over there. Happened between the East LA Dodgers and the Quakes, Pirates and the Bucks, and then the Pirates coming back to beat the California Cage Rats out at Cypress in a 10-run monstrosity of an 8th. Miranda fouling away the pitch off the screen, so if you're watching at home, don't turn it off. Despite how sloppy it may have started, how long it may have seemed. The question will be, how long can Howard go? And the real question is, who can come in after him? Bark in the Park Day here in the regular season finale. Pitch misses way upstairs to Miranda. Righty kicks and deals. Miranda takes way high. In danger of walking him here with nobody out in the 6th. Would need Miranda and another one to reach safely to bring up the tying run to home plate with a 4-run lead. The right-hander misses high, and there is ball 4. Two on, nobody out, and Cody Marshall will race out once again to try and figure out what's plaguing the right-hander. Last time he did it was the same time in this 4th inning against the same part of the lineup. It was a walk to Mascaro and a walk to Miranda. This time a single and a walk. Faced Casey Murray Jr., who hit a weak pop-up to center. Seems a little calmer and cooler after flying out in his first 2 ABs, digging in a big spot in the 6th. 5-1 Legends here on the Coach's Radar YouTube channel. Home for your Legends in select games in 2022. So Howard delivers to Murray, and he's taken this time and learned his lesson from the last time, seeing Howard struggle. This time takes a strike, 0-1. 0-1, 2 out, or 2 on, nobody out. Ground ball hammered foul down the third base line. So Murray Jr. behind in the count, 0-2. Tomorrow they're on the road to face the Inland Empire Bucks. Oh, 2, that's lifted. Left field, playable for Daniels. He'll make the catch. A big looping breaking ball that Murray said, all right, got to go for it, and couldn't hit it on the line. There's out number 1. All Howard does for the most part is induce weak contact. So Noah Madole was 1 for 2 with a single and scored the only run of the game. Howard looking to work through a jam. First pitch called strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch, and that one's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. It's one of those lazy parts of the middle part of the game where the breeze, nice and easy, the game nice and easy, but the story is anything but as Howard delivers strike 2 on the outside corner. He won't blow it past you, but he will fool you and frustrate you to no ends. He's allowed a pair of base runners in each of his full 2+ innings. looking to escape the danger again. The two-strike pitch lifted down the right field corner. Who's out there? That is caught for out number 2. That's John Lanterman, the new right fielder. So a slew of changes not even reported. Mylan Jones, who's taken over in center field. The new first baseman is Danini for Seth Nelson, and John Lanterman in right making the catch for out number 2, replacing Sergio Alfaro. Here's Isaac Ramirez, 0 for 2, strikeout looking against Englehart, and grounded out in the 4th against Howard. Here's a ball lifted towards left in the corner. Daniels running, and it gets past him down into the corner. 1 run scores. Racing around third is Miranda, and a 2-out double scores a pair for the Pirates, who are right back in it, bringing up the tying run to home plate. Daniels gave it his best effort, almost made the play. But Mascaro and Miranda scoring, and the first 2 tagged against Howard. And Ramirez with a 2-out double to left, as Nick Madole representing the tying run in a 5-3 game. Legends lead by 2 in the top of the 6th. First pitch, this is high, 1-0. Breaking ball for a called strike 1. Madole not liking it. Back and forth go the home plate umpire and the hitter. All I can read are the facial expressions. I'm not a lip reader. As Madole skies this one. Shallow left, Olivares calling off everybody else and squeezes it for out number 3. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, the Pirates finally get a couple more. It's 5-3. Legends maintaining their 2-run advantage now, going to the last of the 6th.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Here we go into the bottom of the 6th. Got a pinch hitter against the new pitcher. This is Andrew Danini in for Seth Nelson. 5-3. Legends lead it in the bottom of the 6th. Ashton McNaughton comes from the DHing role back to a pitcher, the 6'2", soon-to-be true freshman, $188. So the right-hander delivers against Danini, Olivares, and Daniels. 4, 5, and 6. First pitch kicks away for ball 1. This will be his 7th appearance in a Pirates uniform. He's 1-2, 1 win, 2 losses. 10 innings and 2/3, 12 hits given up, 13 runs, and 11 earns. The ERA over 9. As Danini grounds this one slowly to short. Madole scoops it up, throws it on the run, and down goes Danini for out number 1. He's walked 8 and struck out 8 as McNaughton, so control a little bit of his struggles, but gets the weak induced ground ball and now faces arguably the hottest hitter in this Legends lineup, Matt Olivares. 3 hits yesterday, 1 hit today, 1 for 2. Legends would love to get some more insurance runs, otherwise might be a similar fate watching the opposition come back to tie it. McNaughton misses high, ball 1. "1-0. Olivares will foul it away, 1-1. Olivares, Daniels, and then John Lanterman in Sergio Alfaro's spot. Pitch, and Olivares will chop it slowly to second. Fielded cleanly, easy flip to first from the underhanded toss, and there's out number 2. McNaughton getting a quick couple of outs. Two outs, nobody on. Daniels digs in. First pitch, Daniels takes the ball in the dirt, 1-0. McNaughton has seen his way bouncing between the Inland Valley Bucks and the OC Pirates. Fastball misses low, 2-0. As you see sometimes, pitchers bounce back between the Best of the West and the Sunset League, get more reps based on when their day to pitch comes up. Right-hander delivers and misses outside. Lanterman in the on-deck circle. We'll see if the Legends go down 1, 2, and 3 for just the third time today, as Daniels instead takes ball 4. So McNaughton, his 9th walk this summer. He's got more walks than strikeouts in a Pirate uniform. And now John Lanterman digs in. Lanterman digs in. We'll see if Daniels with the speed decides to break for second. Yesterday the Legends ran rampant over the Bucks despite their good catching combo of Trent Turquand as that first pitch skips to home plate, 1-0. Pitch. Lanterman will foul it away, 1-1. Coming up in the 7th, the Pirates, who made this a 2-run game, will have the bottom of their order. Baruch the third, Delgado the catcher. Now McNaughton the DH posing as the pitcher. Lanterman leaves it up. A nice casual breeze as Daniels goes. Lanterman takes strike 2. The throw is not in time. Sliding in safely is Daniels. And a stolen base. Puts himself in a scoring position. 2 outs. And a base hit here for Lanterman could increase the lead up to 3. Two-strike pitch. Lanterman leaves it up. McNaughton wanted it, but he's not going to get it. The pitch. Lanterman will take it inside. Ball 4. And back-to-back 2-out walks issued from McNaughton. 10 walks now issued in a Pirate uniform. 10 walks, 8 strikeouts. And here is Joey Legg, the DH, who's walked and struck out. In a 5-3 Legends lead in the bottom of the 6th. The base hit here could really break things open even further and give them the insurance runs they need to hold on. First pitch leg will rip it into right, just past Lanterman, who dives out of the way of it. Racing around third and scoring is Daniels, and Leg with an RBI single that nearly takes out the base runner Lanterman. If he gets hit by that ball, it's a base hit anyway, but that's the third and final out for interfering with the baseball. So a nice tippy tap around the baseball. Daniels scores, and it's 6-3. Legends lead it after Leg's first base hit today. Connor DeBenin with still 2 on and 2 out. I'm quite frankly not sure how it didn't hit Lanterman, but it worked its way into right. First pitch, breaking ball, a called strike. There's one last week. There's a pulled ball and a ground ball through the right field side between the Legends and Bucks a week ago, where it got through the first baseman's mitt and hit the runner right behind him in a loud clank of the cleat. The metal spikes as DeBenin will take a called strike. And that led to a base hit and then the runner being called out, interfering with the baseball. But fortunately for the Legends, that doesn't happen here. McNaughton looking to get out of the inning. A breaking ball lightly tapped right to second base and caught for out number 3. But not before a 2-out rally mixed in with 2 walks and a base hit to right. And it's 6-3 Legends heading to the 7th. So here we are, top of the 7th inning, and got to have a quick scorekeeping check. Lots of changes being made, not all of them being announced to us here in the de facto press box. It was actually Joe Mauser's base hit. He wears 39. Joey Legg wears 38. They didn't announce the switch, so it was Mauser who got the base hit to right to make it 6-3 Legends here in the top of the 7th. Defensively, it looked completely different. Now on the mound for Thomas Howard is Adam Yamashita. Moving from third to replace Yamashita at second is Connor DeBenin, and Lanterman goes from right to left, or right to third base. And coming in off the bench is Jacob Gamachi to go play right field. So all sorts of changes. But now the Pirates trail by 3 against Yamashita, who's got an ERA close to 3/4 of a run. The first pitch misses low, 1-0 to David Baruch III, with Delgado and McNaughton to follow. Yamashita got the 1-inning save yesterday, holding on to a 1-run lead as Legg got the win in relief. As Yamashita misses inside 2-0. Won't blow you away. Similar arsenal to Thomas Howard, but different velocities. This one's chopped to second. DeBenin will scoop it up. The throw to first almost pulls Danini off the bag. DeBenin was warming up before the inning at second and was throwing it away quite a few times with his warm-up tosses. And the real test, all right, you come in, move to second, will the ball find you? And he makes the play, helped out by his first baseman. Delgado with one out and nobody on. Right-hander delivers, and this is outside 1-0. He allowed one to reach in the ninth inning yesterday before picking him off. And then getting a dangerous Trent Turquand to get the final out of yesterday's game. The pitch fouled away. Delgado, then McNaughton in the top of the order if anybody can reach. Pirates down 6-3. Yamashita delivers, and a breaking ball for a called strike 2. Delgado today has walked and grounded out to short. Pitcher delivers, misses high, Yamashita. This pitch skied to center. Coming in after misjudging it for a moment was Jones, and then realizing, oh no, that ball's coming way in. So Yamashita's retired the first two of the bottom of the Pirate order. Pierce College kid standing at 5'5", $140 on the mound. Two wins, one loss, and a save. 1 for 1 in that category, getting his first save of the summer yesterday. Now looking to complete his 14th inning on the mound. He gets a first pitch called strike. Yamashita versus now McNaughton, the Pirate pitchers. The 0-1 grounded through the left side into left for a base hit. In the bottom of the 7th, Yamashita will come up to hit, most likely against McNaughton. It'll be funny to see the two battle against one another in the same inning. Something we no longer get in the National League. Something we no longer get in Major League Baseball outside of Shohei Ohtani. Pitchers hitting and pitching. Travis Haben-Siefken digs in. His team trailing by 3, and the first pitch smacked foul on to the neighboring football field. Practice field for the Aztecs. Oh, 0-1, breaking ball for a called strike 2. Haben-Siefken just can't believe it, but it dipped in there at the last moment. Throw to first. Nothing doing over there. McNaughton looking not to be a runner picked off. Yamashita keeping a close watch. Delivers. And he kicks off the glove of Hatzenbuehler, and McNaughton into second base, standing up on the pass ball. So the runner at second base with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Legends leading it 6-3. Yamashita will deliver. It's lifted to right. Going back on it and having somewhat of a play before lunging and falling down to not make the catch is Gamachi. It rolled out of its glove, and a run comes in to score. More right field adventures as he somewhat misjudged it. McNaughton comes in to score. It's 6-4. Yesterday it was a popped up ball to right field, dropped by Cairo Barba. Misplayed line drive yesterday in right. Today it's one that, with the wind, kind of played some tricks with the tailing spin from the right-handed stick. Gamachi, who just came in with all the changes defensively, couldn't make the catch. It looked like he had it rolled over, and it was out of his glove as he pounded the ground in frustration before getting the ball in. So for now, it's ruled a double and an earned run. This ball is cued the other way to Lanterman, will scoop it up, throw to first. And in time to get the runner at first, and Nick Mascaro thought he had beat it out, but just ahead of the throw from Lancerman at third. And it's time to stretch as the Legends give one up, but they still lead it 6-4. Bottom of the 7th inning we go, 6-4. Legends leading it. Still Ashton McNaughton up on the bump. Hudson Bueller, Jones, and Yamashita. 10-1 and 2 as the first pitch called strike one. Oh, 1. Breaking ball will miss inside 1-1. So teams trading runs back and forth down the stretch. Again, all the Pirates need is a win, and they get first place clinched by themselves before the postseason. Then they'll have the 1 seed. If they lose 2 and the Field Rats win 3, then they'll drop to the 2 seed. But they still get what's important, the bye and the automatic berth to the second round, the double elimination portion of the tournament. Breaking ball hammered fair down the left field line. Hatzenbuehler, he's going to be on his horse for 2. The throw on a line, and now Hats will go back to first. Says, all right, no, I'm content with my leadoff single. And now Mylan Jones getting his second plate appearance, lined out in the 5th inning. Coming in the game for Yuli Perez, who hit a 2-run home run back in the 3rd. Jones taking a fastball for a strike, 0-1. Righty delivers a breaking ball. It's chopped towards second. Could be 2 if they're quick. The throw to second for 1. The relay throw to first, and nowhere near in time. Jones, as he displayed there, fairly impossible to turn 2 on. 4-6 on the putout. Jones replaces the runner, Hatzenbuehler at first. So you trade speed for not much speed. And now Yamashita digs in. It was McNaughton who just got a base hit and scored against him in the top of the 7th. See if Yamashita can do the same. Cracks this one to center field. Coming in is Murray, and it'll dunk in for a base hit. How about that? Both pitchers facing each other in the box and one another getting base hits. So to second goes Jones. Yamashita continue the line moving for Jacob Gamachi. 6-4, bottom 7. Legends clinging to a 2-run lead. McNaughton, the pitch, misses high for a ball, 1-0. Lots of speed on the bases for the Legends. First pitch misses, or the next one misses way outside. This one pops straight up, and the overhang saves him there. The overhang leaning over the fence, protecting the nearby homes, and says any pop-up straight up will be a foul ball. As hitter-friendly as the dimensions are, so are the foul ground and backstop, everything in between. Jones almost picked off, and now he is. Broke for third too early. Now he's stuck between second and third, racing back and forth. The throw's going between the Pirates. Jones, and he is tagged out. Racing to second is Yamashita as Jones stays in the pickle long enough to get out. He was trying to get a big lead. McNaughton says, all right, I'll throw over. And the pickoff gets the second out of the inning and could possibly ruin any rally the Legends thought they could have in this bottom of the seventh, up by 2. So Yamashita to second, still some decent speed, but now 2 outs. Camachi digging in, and we'll take outside for a ball with Andrew Danini on deck. Here's the pitch, and that's upstairs, ball 4. So what could have been bases loaded with 1 out is now 2 on and 2 out. And it's Danini's turn. He grounded out to short in the 6th inning against McNaughton. Now the only Legends hitter to have seen him twice in this game. Right-hander delivers. Danini will pop it up down the first base side near foul grounds. And it lands foul. Racing after it was David Baruch the third, but couldn't get to it in time. So Danini ready with some extra life after that pop-up fell foul with the help of the winds. Six-4 in the bottom of the 7th. Pirates will have 3, 4, and 5 due up in the 8th. Danini leaves it low. It kicks around in the backstop, and both runners will advance. Camachi to second with Yamashita racing ahead to third. 2 outs. Bay City could score 2 and give them a 4-run lead. Here's the pitch. Danini takes way outside. Delgado making sure it stays in front. Even more pressure on the catcher to keep it in front with a runner at third. Danini takes low in the dirt once again. That's 3 straight out of the zone, all in the dirt from McNaughton. A wild pitch, a ball low and away, and a ball that crosses home plate, but right as it's skipping across the pond. Pitch to Danini is high, ball 4. So the base is loaded, 2 outs, and maybe the one guy you didn't want up at the plate with the bases loaded in the lineup as it currently stands, Matt Oliveras. Only 1 for 3 at the moment, but yesterday hit a crucial late inning 2 RBI double in a similar situation. Scored a pair of runs for the Legends. Now here's a similar spot, a chance to score some runs, some valuable insurance runs, with Yamashita possibly being asked to go 8 innings, or go into the 8th and 9th, maybe 3 innings. So now Olivares is ready. He digs in, a big spot. He's hit a salami earlier this year against the Quakes. Gave his team a 9-5 lead in a come-from-behind win against the current number 3 seed in the Sunset League. Bases full of legends, but only one can be legendary. Here's Olivares with the chance. McNaughton will misfire low, 1-0. 6-4. Legends lead it, bottom 7. This is a base hit that could put this game away. The 1-0. Olivares will take a fastball for a strike, nods his head in agreement, says, all right, I've seen it now. One 1. It misses high, 2-1. Of course, a walk forces in a run. Don't want to give up a free pass, but you don't want to give anything too juicy for Olivares to pass that. 2-1. Olivares grounds it to first, and a bouncing ball in the glove of Ramirez. He'll flip to first. And out number 3. Olivares not going full speed down the line, almost rounding the bag, but Ramirez makes a nice defensive play, keeping it in his glove, staying in front, and avoids what would have been a 2 RBI hit if it kicks off the heel of its glove. And it's 6-4 heading to the 8th as the Legends strand the bases loaded. After 7 innings, Legends lead it by 2.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
To the top of the 8th inning, 6-4. Legends leading it. Good portion of the order for the Pirates coming up, down by 2. Miranda, Murray, and Madole. 3, 4, and 5 against Adam Yamashita. First pitch misses inside, 1-0. Gave up a couple of 2-out base runners in the 7th, with Mosquero representing the tying run. Grounded out. Now Miranda will foul it straight back. Miranda today is 0 for 1 with 2 walks and a run scored. Pirates have scored 3 in the last couple of innings to get within 2. Down 5-1, caught it to 5-3. Down 6-3, cut it to 6-4. But Miranda playing pinball with the wall, fouls it away. 1-2. Yamashita kicks and delivers. Miranda takes a ball 2. Atzenbuehler was clear ready to throw it down the third base side and throw it around the horn, but 2-2. Yamashita watches Miranda sky it to shallow left center. Olivares is out, and it jumps in right ahead of Daniels, who dove after it, and the bloop single, the first hit for Miranda today. Third time he's reached, though, and brings up the tying run to home plate in the form of Casey Murray Jr. One on, nobody out. Yamashita delivers and misses low, 1-0. Here's the pitch. Low in the dirt, 2-0. Murray Jr. today, all 3 outs, flyouts, twice to left, 1 to center. We'll leave it low again, 3-0, in danger of putting the tying runs on base. The RCC kid, 6-1. No home runs this summer, and there won't be one there on the 3-0, low and away, ball 4. 2 on. Nobody out in the top of the 8th. Again, the starter for the Legends, James Engelhart, got hurt and was removed in the middle of an at-bat with 2 outs in the 3rd. Bring in Thomas Howard, who probably expected to pitch the later frames of this one, but had to go through innings 3 through 6, getting the first out, and then some pretty troubling 4 through 6, allowing 2 runners on in each of those 3 innings. Didn't seem to have full control, but kept his team in the lead. And now inning 7 and now 8 have been Yamashita's, as the first pitch breaking ball, a called strike to Noah Madole, who thought about bunting, but pulls it back and takes it for a called strike. 1 for 3 today. We'll see if he sacrifices or if he's told to swing away. His team down by 2 in the 8th. This is where the Buccaneers struck yesterday to tie and take the lead. 0-1. Dole swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. Strike 2. Breeze picking up a little bit. That means sometimes the ball will die in the wind. Breaking ball waved at and missed. Strike 3. Nowhere near the zone. And Madole goes fishing and comes up empty. Out number 1. Flipped one down the middle for a breaking ball for a first pitch strike, and then threw nothing close to the zone. Madole just going after nothing there but air. And here's Isaac Ramirez, who doubled in the 6th. 1 for 3. Does have the pop to hit it out of here. If he hits a double, could potentially tie this one at 6. 2 RBI double in the 6th inning to make it then 5-3. Hooked it down the left field line where Daniels almost made a spectacular catch. Two on, 1 out, and a 2-run game in the 8th. Yamashita delivers. Ramirez lifts this one to left field, and Daniels watched it jump in the grass and over his head. Racing around third is Miranda. They're going to keep Murray at third, and now a double for Ramirez, and it's 6-5. A base hit as Daniels plays it on a hop. It leaps over his head, and Murray held it third. And the tying and go-ahead runs in scoring position with less than 2 outs in the 8th. And somehow, some way, the Pirates have fought their way back despite committing 4 errors, playing as sloppy as could be, and they found themselves crawling their way back into this one. Nick Madole 0 for 3. Infield is in here in the 8th inning. 1 out to cut off the run at home plate. Yamashita kicks and fires, and Madole lines it into the glove at second. The throw will not be made as DeBenin makes the catch, but with the infield in, it allows the out to be recorded on the line drive, hit off the bat of Madole. Almost picked off was Murray, but he scampers back quickly, and now it's up to David Baruch III. Tying run at third base, go-ahead run at second in the form of Ramirez. 6-5, Yamashita, who's given up 2 runs in his inning in 2/3. Baruch takes the ball inside 1-0 with Matt Delgado in the on-deck circle. (1-0), misfired high, 2-0. The Legends will have Daniels, Lanterman, and Alfaro. Or, excuse me, Daniels, Lanterman, and Mauser. Goes back to that big AB with Olivares with the bases loaded. Couldn't come through, and now the Pirates are 1 base hit away from at least tying it up as Baruch takes a strike on the outside corner. Baruch does have a single, scoring the runner in the 2nd inning. Takes outside for another ball. Grounded it through the 5-6 hole to score the first Pirates run of the game. 3 balls, 1 strike. Second and third, 2 outs. Yamashita from the winds, and this one's popped up and out of play on the third base side, back into a nearby house. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. Second and third with 2 outs. Legends 6, Pirates 5. Winds and fires and misses upstairs for ball 4. So the base is loaded. Matt Delgado coming in, a base hit. Could give his team the lead. So Yamashita has loaded the bases after the double, and now Delgado unleashes a bomb to deep right center, and it goes off the wall, and this will score at least 2, and the Pirates now lead it 7-6. Delgado first pitch hunting, smacks it off the top of the wall, nearly a grand slam, and the Pirates have their first lead today. Delgado with a double. Murray scoring with Ramirez following, and Baruch III held up at third. Now it's Ashton McNaughton who digs in with a chance to give himself some more insurance runs. He would be in line for the win. 7-6 as the Legends have coughed up the lead. Fastball misses high, 1-0. A lead as great as 4 runs, 5-1, heading into the 6th. Pirates have come back. Haben-Siefken fouls it straight back. Or excuse me, McNaughton Haben-Siefken to go get the baseball. Second and third, 2 outs. The pitch popped up in foul ground, first base side. Danini gives it a look, but it gets out of play. Legends have found ways all summer to maybe cough up a lead and then immediately respond right after. Again, it was the Pirates who came back down 3-0 on this field in June to tie it at 3 before the game ended in a tie due to the sprinklers coming on. So Yamashita looking to put away McNaughton. McNaughton got a base hit the first time against him, and then breaking ball for called strike 3 as McNaughton takes all the way. Heading to the bottom of the 8th. With 3 runs scored by the Pirates, it's 7-6. As the Legends now chasing a run just like they were yesterday heading into the last of the 8th. As we step aside for a brief moment. To the bottom of the 8th we go. It's Danelle Daniels, John Lancerman, and Joe Mauser. 6, 7, and 8 in the Legends lineup, down 7-6. They were down 6-5 yesterday after blowing an 8th inning lead. As now Daniels will take inside on the breaking ball and nearly hits him, but misses 1-0 as Ashton McNaughton still on the bump. Daniels reached base safely twice on an error and a walk. Take low. Had the game-winning hit in the 8th inning yesterday. 2 RBIs and a pair of bloop singles to right. What magic will happen here in Westminster today as Daniels fouls it away? McNaughton delivers. Daniels skies this one to the third base side of the diamond as it carries into shallow left. And Mascaro will come in practically to the edge of the infield grass to make the catch for out number 1. John Lancerman with 1 out, nobody on. First pitch to Lancerman, way outside, 1-0. Walked in the 6th. Left stranded, one of many Legends base runners left stranded today. They've had plenty of times and chances to put this one away early. Lancerman takes low and inside, ball 2. 2-0 the count. Big hit from Oliveras, could have put it away in the bottom of the 7th. So many earlier opportunities, but they just didn't cash in today. Similar to yesterday, but they still came through late as the 2-0 is the strike on the outside corner. 2-1, that's way outside 3-1. The one thing that could help the Legends out is the wildness mound of Ashton McNaughton. Three one. Fastball in the corner, strike 2. Another full count with Mauser in the on-deck circle. 3-2. Lanterman leaves it low, ball 4. So the tying run at first for the Legends, looking to split the season series between the Pirates and the Battle of Orange County. So the Pirates getting the instructions, no doubles, no doubles. Big lead for Lanterman at first, not going. Mauser takes high 1-0. Had an RBI base hit to right last time. And he rips it to right, but way foul. Again, these are small dimensions. You get something to hammer and lift it up. We have seen a 2-run home run today. That was by Ulysses Perez to right. Other than that, a couple of near misses. 1-1 runner going. This one's grounded to first off the chest of Ramirez. Racing is the runner, Mauser, who slides into the tag. So the 3 unassisted for the second out. As Lanterman, who was hustling on the pitch, will go to second, put himself into scoring position with 2 outs, and Connor DeBenin. 7-6, Pirates clinging to the lead, just 4 outs to get to clinch the 1 seed in next week's Sunset League playoffs. First pitch, foul tipped in the glove. 0-1. The Pirates were last year's first place regular season champion, the number 1 seed, and didn't even make it to the championship series. Looking to right the wrongs of last season. Not too many returners, if any. 0-1, a called strike 2. The 0-2, DeBenin will spoil it foul. So DeBenin and then Hatzenbuehler in the on-deck circle before the lineup turns over. 0-2. Small lead for Lanterman at second. Breaking ball that is waited on by DeBenin, but he, again, spoils it. Late break on it, but stays with it. The 0-2, DeBenin lines it in the glove at second base of Baruch III for out number 3. He hit it hard, but right at somebody. And that is out number 3, ending any threat the Legends had in the 8th. 7-6 though. Pirates leading it to the 9th. Only 3 outs to get for the Pirates, but they can try and tack on some insurance runs with the top of their order coming up. Top of the 9th inning we go. The Pirates have clawed their way back from down 4 runs, now lead it 7-6. The right-hander Adam Yamashita against the leadoff man Travis Habensifkin takes low on a 0. Habensifkin, Mascaro, and Miranda, the 3 scheduled hitters. That pitch misses, 2-0. Yamashita, who on the mound this summer had an ERA at 0.69, and Habensifkin battling in the box, and yet here he is giving up 4 runs today, blowing a 3-run lead he was given in the 7th inning. The pitch, breaking ball up and in, there's ball 4. So now Habensifkin reaches on the 4-pitch pass, free pass that is, and now Yamashita going to get talked to by his coach, Cody Marshall, who said he was a pitcher back in his playing days, but now trying to relay words of wisdom to his fellow players. One on, nobody out in the top of the 9th. So Yamashita from the stretch, kicks and deals, and a half swing. It's left in the dirt, and the appeal to second, no swing. 1-0 to Mascaro. For the Legends, in their bottom of the 9th, they'll have 10-1-2 due up. This pitch is taken inside and low, 2-0. Pitch is cut on and missed. Goes with a bit of a changeup there. Mascaro fooled, 2-1. Two-one pitch, runner moving, swing and a miss. The throw to second. The ball will kick past for shortstop Oliveris. Strike 2 to Mascaro, but a stolen base for Habensifkin. Two balls, 2 strikes. Righty kicks and fires. It's grounded to first, and it's a hit-high hop to Donini to get the first out of the inning, but racing to third is Habensifkin on the 3 unassisted putout. Now the infield should come in for the Legends, looking to protect just only a 1-run deficit. Christian Miranda, who's reached base safely 3 times. 1 for 2 and 2 walks, 2 runs scored. After Miranda, then Casey Murray Jr. Pitch misses high, 1-0. Pitch. It's going to come inside, 2-0. First little wrinkle we've seen from Yamashita, really almost submarine it. Comes sidearm from it. The pitcher loosening up in the Pirate bullpen looks to be David Baruch III. So the second baseman will come into pitch, most likely for McNaughton. Breaking ball, looping in there for a strike. All Yamashita wants is weak contact that does not allow the run from third to score. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, and the runner at third after the leadoff free pass is stolen base, and the ground ball moved him to third. 2-1. Line drive, base hit, left center. The Pirates add another. 8-6 as Miranda gives the Pirates a much-needed insurance run. They now lead at 8-6. So what happens, leadoff walks or killer, 2-out walks, everything. Now Casey Murray Jr., who is 0 for 3 with a walk and a run scored, digs in. In the top of the ninth, Pirates now lead it by a pair of runs. The first pitch breaking ball is chopped down the third base line, fielded by Lancerman to first. The throw off line. And now an infield single as the runners advance to first and second. Infield single off the bat of Murray. Great play by Lancerman, but Danini had to come off the bag. Here comes Noah Madole, 1 for 4 today. Singled and scored the first run of the day way back off of James Engelhardt. So he leaves it low in the dirt, 1-0. The 1-0, breaking ball, again in the dirt, 2-0. Miranda and Murray getting clutch base hits back-to-back. 2 balls, no strikes, a good hitter's count for the number 5 hitter in this vaunted Pirates lineup. Again, a pitch misses low in the dirt as Yamashita begins to labor. .3-0. Swung on and missed. Madole was going after that one, but three balls, 1 strike. Yamashita looking to work through a 9th inning jam. Breaking ball dropped in there for strike 2. Yamashita with the 3-2. That's going to be inside, ball 4. So Isaac Ramirez with the bases loaded and 1 out in the 9th has had the clutch hits, doubles in his last 2 ABs, 2 RBIs in the 6th. Big clutch double in the 8th, and a run scored. Will take up and in, almost takes it off the dome, but it misses for ball 1. 8-6, Pirates lead it in the 9th, but the big hit here could put this one even further out of reach. 1-0 breaking ball called strike 1. The Pirates this summer, when they score 10 or more runs in Sunset League play, 8-1. They've done it 9 times. 9-1 overall if you include the non-Sunset League game against the Inland Empire Cardinals, who they recently beat 17-1 as Yamashita goes to the well again, but bounces it to home plate for ball 2. 2-1. Ramirez leaves it low, 3-1. The 3-1 with the bases loaded and only 1 out. Ramirez will take outside, ball 4. And a run comes in. It is 9-6. Pirates tack on another. Miranda scores from third. Murray goes to third, and Madole follows to second. Cody Marshall's going to have to go to the pen. Mind you, they have 2 days off until their winner-go-home game on Tuesday, but they led this game clear and easy before kind of giving it away on some close plays and fly balls down the line and simply running out of pitching after an injury to their starting second baseman, Miles Jenkins, to their starting pitcher, Engelhardt. And there'll be a new arm when we come back, as it's now 9-6, Legends losing by 3, the bases loaded with 1 out, and it looks to be Matt Olivares who'll come into pitch as we step away for a brief moment on Coach's Radar. So the base is loaded as they bring in the shortstop Olivares. They move to Benin from second to short, and Yamashita goes back to second. 9-6 Pirates lead it. And the first pitch from Olivares misses high to Nick Madole. David Baruch III in the on-deck circle, who looks to be the pitcher to try and save this one. Come the bottom of the ninth. Olivares misses high 2-0. Another one of these situations where teams running out of pitching in the Sunset League. Because of Engelhardt's early injury, Howard had to go through 3 1/3, and then Yamashita. Now Olivares finds the strike zone. Yamashita was looking to get through 3, couldn't do so, and now the Legends just trying to stay within reach. 2-1. Breaking ball misses, 3-1. Now Hatzenbuehler and Olivares saying, all right, let's come together and chat. Hats with a little smile on his face says, all right, let's see what this kid's got. Again, it'll be Hats to lead off the inning. Jones and then Yamashita, 10-1 and 2. And the Legends order in the bottom of the ninth. And the 3-1 pitch misses high, ball 4, and another run comes in to score. Murray Jr. trots home as Nick Madole reaches safely for the first time today in his 5th plate appearance. An RBI walk for him, and now David Baruch III, a RBI single. He's walked 1 for 3. Comes up and takes fastball for a strike on the outside corner. Still only 1 out. And the base is still loaded for the Pirates, up 10-6, having scored 3 in this inning already. This is a base hit through the left side of the infield again. 1 run in. They're waving home Ramirez. The throw will not be cut off in time to get Ramirez as Donnell Daniels fires home and gets him out easily. A run comes in to score on the single from Baruch III. It's 11-6, but the aggressive base running does not pan out. It was a similar play on a similar hit where it was a base hit to the left side like that off the bat of Baruch. Daniels was playing in and misfired on the throw. This time took his time and easily threw out Ramirez, 7-2. First pitch to Matt Delgado is lined to right center. Gets down for a base hit. 1 run will come in to score, and it's now 12-6 after Delgado, who had the big go-ahead double back in the 8th inning to put his team up 7-6. As another RBI knock to right center, and it's 12-6 as the Pirates pouring it on. So Nick Madole in to score, first to third, and Delgado at first. Stepping in is Ashton McNaughton. And he takes a called strike one. 12-6. A one-run game erased in a hurry as McNaughton takes a called strike two. One wonders if Carlos Gonzalez, the Pirates head coach, might even leave McNaughton in there. And now Olivares will step off, and an easy stolen base for Delgado, who is walking his way into second. A little chuckle from Olivares. Easy steal for Delgado as the two-strike pitch fouled back. This was once a 5-1 Legends lead. Heading into the 6th inning. The Pirates have scored in 4 consecutive innings. This pitch is foul tipped in the glove for strike 3, and the Legends will be chasing 6 heading into the bottom of the 9th inning. Striking for 5 or the Pirates in that top of the 9th, really putting this one probably out of reach. And while the Legends are already postseason bound, they can kind of walk away with this one with smiles, although so to the bottom of the 9th we go. If the Legends are to do something spectacular, they're down 12-6. And right on cue, it's Ashton McNaughton to stay in the game. The first pitch in the bottom of the 9th is Hatzenbuehler chopping it down the third base line. He's racing for 2. The throw is not in time. He slides in safely with a leadoff double. So Hatzenbuehler, as the team chasing 6, gave up 5 in the top of the 9th, looking to make a spectacular rally with now the top of the order up. The Pirates sent 10 men to the plate, scoring 5. Some big hits in the inning as they chased Yamashita, had his worst outing of the summer, who came in with an ERA in 13 previous innings, or 15 previous innings, of coming in with an 0.69 ERA. And now here he is in line for the loss. Mylan Jones up with runner in scoring position, nobody out. That pitch misses low and away, ball 1. 1-0 pitch. Jones taking all the way, and there's a strike. There was Baruch III, the second baseman, who was warming in the pen, but with such a big lead, they say, why waste the arm? At least for now. 1-1. Jones takes a called strike 2 on the inside corner, so he's going to have to swing the bat if he wants to reach base safely. 0 for 2. Fielder's choice ground ball and a line drive out. Breaking ball out, 2-2. Infield playing back, outfield playing extremely shallow. That's Lone inside, 3-2. The 3-2. That's cut on a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning would have been a good base runner to get instead. Now McNaughton gets that precious first out. Always good to get at least one early. As Adam Yamashita steps in. 1 for 4. Down 12-6 in the bottom of the ninth. A win for the Pirates would clinch first place in the regular season. Yamashita pops it up right to Baruch at second. He's underneath it and makes the catch for out number 2. So the Pirates 1 out away from securing the 1 seed next week. Regardless of how anything unfolds, the Legends will be playing Tuesday at Cypress against the most likely the 3 seed, barring something miraculous. First pitch breaking ball, a called strike 1 as Jacob Camachi digs in and takes a strike. Again, the Legends, when they score 10 or more, hard to beat. Looking to improve to 10-1 as that pitch skips to the backstop. Hatzenbuehler races to third, and he's in there standing up on the wild pitch. So now the runner at third with 2 outs, but chasing 6. Camachi needs the line to keep moving. McNaughton delivers. Camachi will pop it up foul off the overhang. So now the Legends down to their final strike here in the regular season. Pirates on the verge of their 16th win. Breaking ball just fouled away. One-two pitch. This one's lifted to left center, but playable and will be caught for Murray. That is it. The Legends will lose it 12-6. The Pirates come back from 5-1 down using a big last few innings, scoring the final 4 innings in a row to win it and come from behind fashion. They get 10-plus runs for the 10th time in Sunset League play. They improved to 9-1 when that happens. And they have all clinched the number 1 seed and the regular season title in the Sunset League. They'll be the 1 seed in the playoffs next week and look to turn into a Sunset League championship. Meanwhile, for the Legends, they'll be the 6th seed next week. They'll play Tuesday in the single elimination winner-go-home game, but their season is done at 10-13-1 as they take a couple of days off, hope the injuries aren't too serious, and look to play for all the marbles starting on Tuesday to reach the second rounds against whoever is the 3 seed. We'll step aside for a moment. Coming up more on Coach's Radar will be my talk with Cody Marshall, the head coach, so we detail what's to come in the soon-to-be-played postseason in the Sunset League. Don't go away. Head coach interview coming up in just a moment.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Subscribe now.
Thank you very much.
Would you OC Legends?
Do you need me to stay here? No. Okay.
Somebody on screen. So if you come forward. Do some activity so they can see what's going on. I'll walk back and forth. Look at the camera, say hello. Well, we're about to talk with the Legends head coach Cody Marshall in just a moment. Shaking everybody's hands as he congratulates his team for a regular season well done before they take care of this field and get themselves ready for the postseason come Tuesday. So here we are as we wait for the head coach. Yesterday in excitement, today in some slight somber. So Zach Anderson, Yozsimer will be joined by Cody Marshall and Yuli Perez in just a moment. Come on over, Yuli. Let's go. We'll start with you first. So, welcome on. So, Ulysses Perez, yeah, right here. So, joined by Yuli Perez, the starting center fielder. You went 1 for 2. Come a little closer. We can be friends. As you hit a home run, how did it feel to have your teammates, despite the loss, get so excited for you to hit that home run to right field?
I mean, it was hella exciting. That was my first home run since ever. So
In your life?
yeah, so I felt good. Saw it off the bat. I didn't even think it was gonna go out, but I guess it did. So yeah, felt good.
So, I know you guys had a couple of injuries, but how do you feel like your team's playing going into the playoffs next week?
Man, there's a lot of energy. We're bringing out a lot of energy now, and it's been getting better every game. We just keep fighting back, so I feel like we're gonna be good.
You guys have beaten 4 of the other 5 opponents you guys are going to play. For the most part, you've competed, played tough against every team you've played. You guys had the playoffs. You do have to win a couple to get to the championship series, but how do you feel like, despite the competition that you've done individually this summer, just growing as a player?
I feel like I've been doing pretty good. I've seen the ball. I'm just focusing on trying to see the ball, basically, more. Coming back from injury, I feel good though. Like, I feel really good.
All right, thank you for your time, Yuli.
All right, thank you.
That was Yuli Perez, hit a 2-run home run, apparently the first home run of his life. As now we're going to be joined by head coach Cody Marshall as we wrap things up. Yes, sir. How's it going, Coach? 12-6 the final. The Pirates beat you guys. They clinched the 1 seed today. You guys clinched your playoff berth yesterday with the loss to the East LA, with the Dodgers' loss to the Royals. You guys beat the Bucks yesterday, lose today. First, let's talk about the bad part. You guys lost 2 players to injury. You pushed Miles Jenkins after leaving early yesterday, and then Engelhart left with that what looked to be elbow injury. Can you tell me more?
So Miles hurt his quad. He had strained it yesterday. We had talked beforehand, and we decided the best decision was to have him go at EH, and that is my fault. You know, I should have sat him and had him not play. Obviously, you know, hindsight 2020. Poor James. It's something you hate to see with the pitcher hurt his arm. With Summer, you know, he said it felt like a little bit of a strain, but we wanted to shut it down, make sure he was okay, you know, for the coming season. And it's tough, man, but again, you know, these guys stepped up. They had great energy. Guys filled the roles, and they did a great job. They really did.
I know you guys had the 5-1 lead. We're leading late to the 6th. Howard literally had to come off. Thomas Howard had to come off the bench extremely cold. How much did James's injury, James Engelhart, the starter, how much did that hurt your pitching lineup coming from the last out of the 8th to having him leave early?
Oh, it was huge. You know, with James going out early, we have to fill certain innings, and I had to extend guys, you know, like Yamashita and Howard, and they did an incredible job being effective for as long as they could. I just asked a little bit too much of them, and we had to start filling in towards the end, but again, man, no complaints about the guys. They did a great job. it was just a tough situation to be in. And they fought hard and they kept the game close with the top team in the league. It says a lot about our team. And I keep saying that if they let us in, it's going to be trouble. We got a good team. We're ready to go.
So, speaking about letting you guys in, they are the 6th seed. They don't know who you're going to play. It could be one of the Field Rats, the Royals, or I forget, the Quakes Baseball Academy. One of those three. It's still to be determined today and tomorrow. Lots of games to really figure things out. Are you confident against any one of those three teams in a win and you're in?
Doesn't matter, man. We could be playing the Yankees, and I would still pick these guys. These guys are awesome, and, you know, I think that when we're all pulling on the same side of the rope, there's not a team that can stop us. You know, and today, even with all the adversity, still a close game. You know, and that shows a lot for these guys. Once things start going right, we start getting a little bit of luck, watch out for the Legends.
So it's a win and you're in, single elimination on Tuesday. If they win in advance, it goes to double elimination round. And then if you win 2 or lose 2, either advance to the championship series or your season is done. Today wrapped up the regular season. What can you say what it's been like coaching these guys all summer long so far?
It's been special. It really has. It's been an awesome summer. Each of these guys, they work hard and they deserve everything they've been putting into it. I just hope, you know, with playoffs and things that, you know, they get the experience that they want. And I can't be thankful enough for these guys' time and sacrifice, all the parents as well. It's been an incredible experience for myself, just speaking about myself, but I hope it's the same for them. But yeah, I mean, all these guys, fucking legends, man. They're great.
So that was Coach Cody Marshall. Thanks for tuning in. Coach, good luck next week. I'll see you Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
So that's going to wrap it up for us here in the regular season at Westminster at La Quinta High School at Dumaris Field. The Legends lose their regular season finale 12-6 to the first-place Pirates, who clinched the 1 seed next week. Legends aren't done. They'll play next week. The playoffs will be streamed on the Sunset League website. Meanwhile, for Coach's Radar, that'll do it for us here in the Legends this summer as they dropped to 10-13-1. The Pirates improved to 16-6-1 as they win and become the 1 seed in the playoffs. I'm Zach Anderson, Yozsimer, saying good night, good afternoon. We'll talk to you sometime soon from Coach's Radar.